Hey kings and queens, so I'm back at it again with another updated eyebrow tutorial for you all. Now I understand that a lot of us suffer from pattern baldness in the eyebrow region. Okay, eyebrows looking like staples, but it's okay, fear not. The girl has not come to play in 2018 with this updated eyebrow tutorial. I know you guys love my first one, so I've come with a better one, and I'm gonna have y'all going from thin and bald to beautiful eyebrows. Right now, Alright guys, so I'm just going to start off this video by saying this is going to be very easy. These are also inexpensive products that I'm using. People always ask me, is this Anastasia Dip Brow? Is this, I don't know, Benefit Wow Brow? I don't even know, but no. Like this product that I use to basically create my eyebrow is $1. If you've seen my eyebrow tutorial, I will link it down below if you want to, but I wanted to update it because I've changed a few things. I'm still gonna teach you guys all the things that you need to know, the tips that I use. So let's get this thing started. You guys already know that I like to use the Wet n Wild pencils. Now today I have a nub because I cannot find my long one, but it's okay. What I love about these pencils is that the product literally is all throughout here, so you can use it all the way up to the bottom, like right here. Okay, so the first step in creating a good eyebrow is basically making sure you have a groomed eyebrow. If you have eyebrow hairs like up here and down here, it's gonna be harder for you to achieve the right shape because you have eyebrow hairs all over the place. So yeah, just trim up your eyebrows, guys. And I barely have any, but I still trim them to make them look more groomed so that I can see what I'm doing. And we're gonna be using the Wet n Wild Kohl eyeliner pencils. This is the shade Simma Brown. Use whatever shade they have, dark brown, black. I don't know if they have like red, but I know that I typically use dark brown or the Simma Brown color because black is way too harsh. Do not go in for your eyebrows with a black eyeliner pencil. Please do not do that. Don't do that. I have to say this in 2018, but do not use black for your eyebrows, okay? Don't do it. You're gonna look like a clown, okay? This is not it. This is not Halloween season. We are not. Okay, so let's get into the tutorial. What you're gonna do is you're gonna trace your eyebrow shape, and do not try and make them thicker or thinner than what they are. Just trace your eyebrow shape to make it as natural as possible. Like I said, we're already drawing these on Crayola, so we're not trying to make it look even more unnatural. Let me hide my secrets in here because, you know. So make sure that the pencil is sharp, and I like to start from the middle, meaning like right here, and I just start drawing. I like to trace the bottom first. I drag the front out more because that's where my eyebrows should stop, but I don't have any hair there, but we're gonna create that. It's okay. So now I like to, you know, once I have this line on this side, I don't do the tail yet. I go on this side and create the same line that I did here. So this is basically all so that I can make sure that everything is even. Every step that I do, I'm trying to make sure that it's even, because you don't want one eyebrow to be too low and another one to be all the way up there. So I make sure that each step is executed nicely so that I don't have to clean it up with so much concealer because I messed up everything. So yeah, now we're gonna go in and create your tail. So my tail ends right here. It does not end here. It does not end here. So follow the shape of your tail, and if you don't have a tail, you know, don't make it too long. Don't make it look, you know, overly dramatic, okay? Just make it look as natural as possible. My tail ends here, so I'm just going to, you know, elongate it a little bit, like to right here. So right there, guys. A good guideline is to don't let your eyebrow go past your tear duct right here. If it's past your tear duct, it's just looking a little bit too long. Okay, we're not having soup ladle brows. We're just trying to elongate what we have for us, the thin brow team. Okay, we're trying to elongate what we have here. I'm gonna do this to the other side. Now, a lot of people were telling me in my comments that my eyebrows were way too long in my other video, but my thing is that I make them like that way, and then I kind of, because you know the fading part, I'm gonna shorten them down a little bit. But my thing is that my forehead is very wide and it's very big, okay? So I have to accommodate my brows to fit my head. Now you may think on camera that it looks hella long, like, oh my God, what is she doing? But it's actually very normal. This is a normal size for my brows. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do the top part. And like I said, this part can get a little funky because you do not want to make a line all the way up here. Do not start drawing your line up here. You do not want bacon strip eyebrows. You want your eyebrows to fit your shape, and if you don't have anything there, then make them as natural looking as possible. Do not be too heavy-handed with this either. So here I go. I'm gonna make my line here because that's where my eyebrow is, and I like to start in the middle with everything because it helps me figure out what, you know, I want to do, because if I do it too close to the front, it's just, I always end up messing up. And then for the tail part, we're literally just gonna connect the dots. These are our outlines, and we're just connecting the dots here, guys. We're gonna definitely clean that up with concealer and then the other products that we're gonna be using today. Like, my tail always looks thick like this, but I'm gonna fix it. And then I just fill it in. Okay, we're done. I'm just kidding. I am just kidding. Do not walk out the house like this. I wouldn't recommend, unless you want to be in the cast of Angry Birds, then I don't recommend with your boomerang eyebrow. Okay, and we're basically just gonna clean this up. Honestly, it really doesn't matter how you apply your brows. I just tried to give some tips on people that have no eyebrows, or it's just very barely there, to like help you kind of guide your shape, because we're gonna be cleaning it up with concealer anyways. So I kind of sloppily threw this one on. The colors I like to use are colors that are closer to my skin tone, but underneath my eyes I use a little bit of a brighter concealer. I use the LA Girl Pro concealers. I use the shade Beautiful Bronze and Fawn. So I'm going to show you guys. For the top part of my brow, I like to use just Beautiful Bronze by itself, and for the bottom I like to use a mixture of both Beautiful Bronze and Fawn. I just put that on the back of my hand. I just placed the Beautiful Bronze, and then this is the Fawn shade. So this is Fawn and this is Beautiful Bronze. I just take a regular old, like, you know, flat concealer brush. This is the flat concealer brush that I'm using. For me, I like to go in and do the bottom of part of my eyebrows first. So I'm taking the mixture of the Beautiful Bronze and Toffee together. So I always start in the middle. So I'm gonna do one little dab right there. And then I'm gonna start cleaning everything up. It's all about following your shape. You wanna make the line as precise as possible. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do this side. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and do or clean up the top, and that can be it's probably one of the trickiest parts because you have to be steady with your hand. And I'm using the darker shade concealer here, the beautiful bronze shade. So right now I'm gonna go in, starting from the middle like I always do, and I just drag the concealer this way. Now I'm gonna go backwards. With this, you gotta try and be as precise as possible. What I like to do is I go in with a powder, like an eyeshadow, a dark brown eyeshadow or something like that. Or what it helped with controlling the shine in my eyebrows, because pencils kind of sometimes make your eyebrows look oily throughout the day. So I like to use some eyeshadows. I'm using the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro palette. This is the neutral palette, or the Ultimate Neutrals palette. I like to go in with these 3 brown shades here, mainly this one and this one, but you can use any brown eyeshadow that you like. It doesn't matter, just as long as it's a nice brown eyeshadow that you can put on top of the pencil. Shade 8, and I'm just taking the product on a eyeshadow brush that looks like this. It's just slanted, just like so. And I'm just going to fill it in on top. It also kind of fills in the sparse areas, and it makes it look like there's more hair there. Like, see, I don't know if you guys saw that, but it kind of made it look like it filled it in just a little bit more than the pencil could do. Okay guys, so it just looks a lot more full to me, and I love the full brow look. So if you don't like this, then you can just definitely leave it the way you want it, but I like it just like this. So yeah, now you can go in with a blender or concealer blending brush and just blend out your concealer all over. Now you guys, this is the next to last step that we're doing, and that is to create the faded gradient part. And a lot of you, I got a few comments on my old eyebrow tutorial because they wanted me to focus on how to do this, the fading part. So what I like to do to fade out my brows is I use a eyebrow spoolie. They're basically just spoolies with a bunch of bristles on it, but I like to use it to, you know, create the gradient effect, because you don't want to leave your eyebrows boxy and dark like this. It's not cute, and it doesn't look as natural as if you didn't. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys how to do that. Let's take the tip of the top of the spoolie, dragging the product inward in towards the other eyebrow, like as if I was going to create a unibrow. And the product should move, especially if you're using powder and pencil. It should definitely move. It's not a permanent product, so it's just gonna move and spread out just like this, but we're not leaving it like this, guys. We're going to take, now we're gonna flip the spoolie upside down, and we're just going to wipe it away. If you just rub it up and down, you'll wipe it away to nothing, basically. And then it's just going to keep spreading backwards just like that, and get it as light as possible as you can possibly get it, because you still don't want your brows to be dark like a box in the front. So I keep on spreading it outward. I just spread it on out. Don't worry if you get some on top, like too thick up here, because I'll show you guys how to wipe that away. So if you get some like up here, I have a little bit too much right there, I just take it to the side like this and I wipe that away. It's so easy to wipe this product off your skin. See? And then we're gonna continue to wipe the brow up and down this way. And then just to, you know, quickly get it feathered out the way you want to, I just go in and I take the brush and I just do just like this, sideways. It does not irritate your skin either. A lot of people are saying that this causes wrinkles when you scratch it. I'm doing this very, very lightly. I'm not rubbing my eyebrows like this, so I'm doing it lightly and just brushing it up and down and everywhere just to get the nice, you know, box, but you don't want it to be so obvious because it's not natural. Now compare this side to this side. Which side looks more natural, guys? Be honest. This side or this side? Exactly. So now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys this side. You can definitely leave your eyebrows just like this. Honestly, it looks so much better than when we had it before the concealer, before the blending, before all of that. So you can leave your eyebrows just like this. But me, I'm extra. Okay, I'm extra. And I know I said not to use a black pencil to start off with because it's just too dark and it's just gonna make everything way too harsh. For me, I have jet black hair. Like my natural hair color is super duper black. It's like really dark, you guys, really dark. So what I like to do is I go in with like the liquid liner, just like a regular liquid liner, doesn't matter what kind. This is like, I think this is the Ruby Kisses one. And I just like to fill in the tail part to make it look darker on the tail, because you know how it's supposed to go from darker to light, and that's what we achieved already, from darker to light. So I just like to take just a little bit, you know, the gel liner, and I just place it towards the tail. I don't know, to me I think it adds an extra oomph to the brows. Last but not least, to seal in your brows, I like to use one of my lovely subscribers. I think it was a queen, I forgot her name, but she recommended this model in a bottle for, you know, my eyebrows. It does help keep your brows, like, you know, long lasting. So yeah, I just take the product like this. I don't use too much because it does leave a film. Sometimes if you put too much on your eyebrow, it leaves like a filmy cast, and I don't like that. Then I just comb the product through my hairs on my brow, all the way down to the tail, just like so. The finished and final product for the brows. What are you thinking? Yes, this is probably the most one of the most things that people comment me on is my eyebrows and my skin and like my foundation routine. So yeah, this is how I do my eyebrows every day. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, if you stuck all the way through, if my tips helped you, please, you know, like this video and subscribe to my channel. I mean, you're already here. I'll wait for you to subscribe. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. I hope I was able to teach you something new, help you slay your eyebrow. Eyebrows are one of the most difficult things to achieve, especially over time. I used to suck at doing my eyebrows, okay? So it takes time, so don't feel discouraged if you don't know how to do your eyebrows, if you keep trying and it's not right. So you're gonna get this, you guys. I hope this video helped a lot. I love you all, and I will see you in the next.